You play Alex Mercer, scientist and noodle priest of the Great Udon Gun. There's his Udon Noodle Blast now. Shit's fucked and you gotta kill cause it's such a thrill. Motherfuckers left and right shooting useless pellets of metal at you at sonic speeds, only to learn that pellets of metal are only pellets of metal no matter what speed they moving at. And you have a healing factor like Deadpool or Al Capone, but you're edgy enough to be called a kitchen knife, which is an actual form you can turn into later. But the big Monster Mash boys hit harder than any mother, armed with a flip-flop, and they want to eat you alive. But you also want to eat them alive, preferably with a side of mint Oreos and orange juice. More on that at 6, Bill. Tanks are useless against you, but when you get in one, you're the smartest, strongest, coolest, most powerful warrior on the planet, and the androids don't want to mess with you anymore because you're Super Saiyan 2 now. Helicopters are useless against things thrown at them at relatively dodgeable speeds. It's almost in slow motion. I mean, I know it was a tutorial on throwing things at helicopters to hit helicopters, but are the pilots doing a carpool karaoke not paying attention to the roads in there or something? Oh well, here it is. The intro to the game is actually closer to the end of the game, showing what you eventually become, making your later powers not a surprise and having you feel weaker than your baby cousin when you get to the actual start of the game. Well, at least isn't telling me how the story concludes or how the main character really ends up, like with Boku no Hero Academia. What's the point if Deku tells me he becomes the greatest hero of all time? I mean, I get that his story is all the journey is more important than the resolution, but Deku dropped the hardest spoiler ever on episode 1 and nobody seems to care except me! So Alex Mercurial Scimitar slices, dices, rams, and Rip-a-Slim slam jams and things until he eats a person with popcorn memories related to what he wants, and what he wants is, well, I don't know what he wants. The cutscenes were boring. I skipped them. I beat the game in like 2 hours. Anyways, you beat a big boy and then Batman v Superman ending rears its insidious, "This is Murder City and I'm the mayor" head. The main character died, but he isn't really dead. So now you're Prototype 2. You play as hell itself in the form of a black man named James Heller. And he's out to kill a certain bad boy who stopped doing his boy band gimmicks making his daughter all sad. Who is that somebody? Why, it's Alexa Mercenary from the first game. The hero from the first game is the bad guy for this one. Holy frick! He penetrates you because your kitchen knife is smaller than his.
For this game, the stereotype is turned upside down. I mean, it's genius.
So for you to beat the man, you gotta get down and dirty with your pastor who knows you well enough that he's probably gonna die later and is deserving of it for the things he did to you and the other kids in the past. Motherfuckers left and right just trying to survive because everything's fucked now. There's a war going on and my father left me when I was a young boy just trying to learn basic algebra looking like a goddamn eagle with syphilis. So you dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge dive like an angel, a fallen angel from heaven to hell. But you're not just any angel, are you? You've got to turn in that thesis on that algebra equation. So you take the drugs home from the dealer and you're injecting that shit to your single wing and you start singing.